Hello.
Hi, Leo. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. Yeah.
Good. So, Leo, are you able to share with me your homework?
Okay.
Did you face difficulty in it?
Yeah, so I have two main problems right now. Which is
Okay.
first of all, I'm not sure how to like uh cause cause when I tried to like use the get name, then when I try to like get grade, it automatically like goes to the next object in the stack because like it's already been popped. And also I'm not I'm not sure how to like restore afterwards because like I know that there's like also the empty stack, but I don't know how to like put the objects in there because the method itself only has like one stack as far as I can tell.
Okay. Okay. So, yes, your concern is valid, and yes, we have to use some trick to be able to restore even back the stack. So, tell me which portion I didn't see your screen yet. Let me. Okay. So you was trying to find, let me see here. Okay. So you was trying just to display the stack, right?
Yes.
Okay. And what you have done so far, get name, get grade. Okay. So, okay. The first thing that I would like to highlight to you here that once you use the pop method one time, whatever object you get out from this is gone. It
Yeah.
means that so you need a way to store your object. So it means that you cannot pass it directly to the print statement one shot. So you have to do one step further or one step before printing is that you create a new um, create a new student object, and then you assign to it the student pop that you have done. And then after this, you go to display whatever you have, whatever you already popped out. And yeah, okay, yes, you're correct. You have to create the student object, yes. Not a stack, not necessarily a
Oh,
stack.
sorry.
It's just a student object. So a student is a class, right? Yes, okay.
Yes.
So yes. So you can create, you can use the word temp. You can use ST or STUD, for example, whatever. It's up to you. It's totally up to you. It's just a temporary object, okay? And you put inside it the students.pop. Okay, good. So and then okay. So tell me now, if we already popped up something and then we store that something here, okay? So I would like to know then what kind of changes you need to do here. You're only displaying, right? It means that you're just taking the object name and you just yep, that's good. Okay, so give it a try, please. So what do you think? Is there a difference? Any difference?
Yeah, now the grade and the name are from the same object, but it's not looping enough times, so I think I need to fix that now.
Okay, so it's only printing from Charlie and Alice Brown and Pop Johnson, and it doesn't print anything about Jane Smith and John Doe, right?
Yep.
So the first thing I would just try to understand here is that first, before you enter here, I would put a print line. Print line is always my friend, right? So I would say I would like to know first what is the student size that come to me before I start executing the for loop. So before line number 6, I would put a print statement that tell me what is the student stack size. So here it's 5, right? So
Yes.
it means that our for loop is somehow uh, our function is getting five items, 5 student objects, which is correct. So I would say also inside the for loop, I would print the I. What is the value of the I? So as you can see here, we start from 0, but we end up at 2, even though this is 5, right?
Yeah.
So why is that, in your opinion?
Oh, just a for loop, like take the size again every time the stack is popped.
Yes, that's one possibility. That's why. Yes, that's highest possibility. That's why most of the time, what we do is that we use a while loop and we use the function that is called is empty. So it means that I will use the student's stack name and I use the function that is empty instead of a for loop. So can you tell me this condition that you already putting here? So when it will be true and when it will be false?
Yeah, mm, yeah, this wouldn't work because it has if I just write it like this, and it has to be while it's empty. But in this case, the stack would have objects in it, so that wouldn't work.
So you should you say while the stack is not empty, so you have to use a not. Yep. Okay. Okay. So what you are doing at the moment is that um, you actually need to, so the equality, testing the equality is not by one equal. So you have to put, you have to put two equal signs. This is testing the equality. Okay. So, but again, one way to, if you bear with me, one way
Yes.
to do this actually is to put this exclamation mark before students is empty. So what you have done is correct. This is inside the while loop. What you have done is correct, but this is another way of doing it. Okay. So if you don't mind, so now we are able to print all, right? Are you?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So this means that you managed to solve the problem, right?
Yep.
But I would like you, because again, um, yes, we managed to solve, but you know very well that in the exam you cannot guarantee what they are going to bring to you or ask you, right? So we are
Yep.
increasing or improving your programming skill set. So one thing is actually the for loop that you created. If you don't mind, just make another copy from that function. So this is a working function. We already know it's working. Make another copy here and call it display stack one. And okay, good. So I would like you to put back your for loop, the first for loop that you already put. So, but if you run, yes, so you have to change down here that you are calling this display stack one instead of the original. Yes, okay. So can you try to run, please, again? Okay, so we know that, okay, this is a weird behavior. So we would like to understand what is happening here. So I would say just go before here and assign, make a new variable, create a new variable, s, for example, of type integer. So integer s, and put inside it student.size. Okay, and instead of using student.size here, use the s.
Oh, yeah.
So what I wanted to say here that you already managed to solve the problem. Yes, we already know here, or already notice that if you use a size, so because the size is already decreasing every time you make a loop or you use the pop-up, so that will not be so much accurate. So we would like to first, before we do the loop, we store the size inside an integer, and we are sure now that we will not come to execute that line again anymore. So inside the RAM, the place that we called s, the place for the variable that's called s, will have 5, and it will be fixed and nobody will touch it. So once we do this loop, we keep popping up. It doesn't matter whatever the size of the stack anymore. We will keep looping 5 times. So did you get what I wanted to tell you now?
Yep. Yes.
Okay, is it clear? Good.
Yes.
Good. So let me share with you what could be the next.
Do I stop my screen share now?
Yes, please. So Leo, we already take two methods already for the stack, pop and push, right? So you
Yeah.
already know how this can be used, but then there is another method that you actually can use. So, but this one is only used for a specific purpose. It's called peak. Do you know what is it?
So it's you can see the element without it being removed, like in the pop.
Yes, perfect. So, so you only can see the top of the stack, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you already know how to use that. So it is the same like pop. When you want to use it, you have to just get the peak and assign whatever you get out of the peak to a student object, in this case, because we are dealing with student at this specific exercise. And then you can do the printing as you wish. Okay,
Yeah.
is that clear to you?
Yes.
Okay, so now I would in our way to improve your skill here, so I would like to see if we have higher grades for the students. So I would like to get out all the higher grades in using this function. So this is an exercise. You will create transfer higher grades, and you will take two stacks, an empty one here and the full one. Okay, so what is required from you is that you check all the student grades that is above 90 and insert them inside the empty stack that you are given.
Yeah.
Okay, and one more thing actually. So yeah, please, you can share your screen. Would you like me to print the slide for you, this specific slide, so that you are able to?
Yes. Yes, please.
Okay, I am sending it to you. So Leo, I would like to also make you understand one thing. When we display the stack, we actually empty the stack, but we need to find a solution for that. So the same will happen whenever you try to search any stack. Um, you will find that when I mean, it's not a linked list, it's not an array. You can loop through an array and check everything inside, and the array is untouched and the linked list is untouched. But with a stack, every time you use pop to be able to display the content, so actually you already remove part of the content. So we would like to solve that. So you finish whatever you're doing now, the function we are doing, and then we discuss more how to improve the display stack. May I know how you are thinking, or what you think, or how you plan to solve this, so that I'm able to assist you and push you to the correct direction?
So what I'm thinking right now is to check the grade with peak and then use a pop to transfer it to the other stack.
Okay, it's one possibility, yes. But if you always use peak the point here that you need to go through all the grades, but peak, it is a way, but I think it is an extra step. But okay, you can still do it. So you already know you're going to use a while or for. It's up to you. It's your choice. Excellently, excellent.
Then if this happens, I feel like it would just get stuck when the grade is below 90, so I'd have to fix that. So,
So can you repeat again, please? Why are you saying it's going to stuck?
well, the while is only for while it's not empty, and in this case, the student's stack will only pop if the grade is above 90. So I was just worried about that.
Aha, yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So your worries is correct, and Leo, my advice to you: do not remove the print statements. It's until you make sure that everything is running correct. So it is true. It is true when you don't pop up or you use a peak in this way. So yes, the student will never be empty. So it will keep looping forever. So I would say then you have to modify your algorithm a bit or the way of solving a bit. So it means that you always have to pop whatever the grade it is. So you pop, but you only insert once you make sure that it is above 90. So you only insert here whatever above 90, but you always have to pop. If you don't, then there is no way that this loop will finish. Do you need me to repeat again or to write
I
again?
understand.
Okay, perfect.
I don't
Excellent.
know what.
So you only have a
Oh yeah, I
slight
forgot to.
problem.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, let me see here. He's talking about 29. Yeah, you're trying to peak when it is somehow empty because you are popping up, so you cannot use a peak. So here, after three, yeah, here, so it means that you cannot really, you can only use this grade to print, but don't use peak anymore because you will try at it's an empty stack and you will try to yes, so just yeah. So let me see now, do you still have a problem?
Yeah. It only the print only did 4 of them instead of. If I just put this 4 here, I don't know. Would it? I'm not sure.
Okay, I want you also to do one thing. Okay, so actually, okay, I think you need to revise whatever happening here because you see here and here. So
I
Leo,
see. Okay.
my comment is that you are extra smart. You are a smart student, but you are sorry. I don't mean that I offend you, but you're a little bit stingy in creating variables. I don't want you to be stingy. It means that I want you to create more variables to make everything clear. So so Leo, we have to close and open again.
Okay.